Hi there, Zam here for NerdTube doing my Gen V Season 1 review. This show's currently on Amazon Prime. So I decided to do a season review because I had too much on my plate to do an episodic review. And I have to say that regardless of I'm not doing episodic reviews, I wish I did because this show is fucking fantastic. Not everyone in NerdTube likes this show, but I personally appreciated it. I thought the first 3 episodes was a little bit mediocre, but as the show progressed, it got a lot more interesting, and the story was, just fascinating regarding what our heroes, our protagonists with superpowers, are going to do. These people, our heroes, that is, our protagonists, are not the same as the people you see in the Seven or the boys themselves. They are young people who are still molded into being who they could be as they become older. They still haven't fully become what they can be. They haven't necessarily been corrupted by the system, so to speak. They uncover a sinister plot that's happening beneath the college that they're all staying in, where certain superheroes are being experimented on. And we find out why they're being experimented on, because human beings are trying to create a virus that only kills and attacks supes. Now, what progresses after that is this sort of moral dilemma certain superheroes have. What should they do? Should they go on this rampage and get revenge and attack all human beings, or should they try to bring this to the forefront and make sure that this virus doesn't necessarily get produced, so that way the superheroes don't get harmed by it? This conflict of interest, revenge or doing the right thing and justice, it does come into play within the supes, and they end up conflicting with each other, especially with the final episode, which in a way could be a bit shocking for certain people, because in America they have so many mass shootings and mass murders within schools that when you see a college having this sort of mass murder spree with superheroes killing each other, it could leave a bad taste in certain people's mouths. Personally, I found it a little bit fascinating seeing all these different powers being used by different superheroes to get one up on each other. We do see cameos during the course of this season. We see some of the sort of secondary characters having more prominent roles in this season, as well as returning characters who are massive, like Homelander and Billy Butcher in the post-credit scene. Overall, what happens to our protagonists is that they end up in some sort of hospital type prison where there's no doors in their room and they have no idea how the fuck they got there. And that's how season 2 is going to probably begin. How do they escape? I mean, they do have powers. I'm surprised we haven't seen them try to use their powers yet to try to escape. But I guess there'll be a reason behind that, some sort of suppressing agent among those lines. It's a very good show. I do recommend it. I did like it a lot. I like the journey these characters went through. What's right, what's wrong, who can they trust, who can they not trust, and people not knowing what the fuck's going on at the same time. The confusion of it all. The collateral damage is massive in this show, and it kind of shows you that when you do have people with unlimited or uncontrollable powers, bad things are going to happen. Being a superhero might seem all great and dandy in DC and in Marvel comics, but this kind of gives you a more real life version of what it would be if these sort of people lived in our world. Things would fuck up all the time, and lots of innocent people would be getting killed in the process. So I appreciate that. I appreciate this more adult orientated, take on superheroes. It's far more interesting, far better than some of the stuff we've been getting from Disney recently, because everything's a bit cookie cutter with them, and by the numbers, and it's made for kids. It's all very fucking bubblegum, and they don't really like to take many chances. I know that they have been trying to do a few little things here and there, a little tweak here or there, but if they ever get to the level of the boys and Gen V, then I'll fucking give them some credit. Until then, this is the sort of stuff I want in my superhero shows. More adult orientated, not pulling any punches and giving us fucking, feats and visual craziness that only an adult can enjoy. Anyway, let me know what you think of Gen V. I'm personally going to give season 1 an 8 out of 10. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was good stuff. I can't wait for next season. I can't wait for season 4 of The Boys, because I do feel that what's happened here will hopefully continue with them. So yeah, long may this spin-off and The Boys continue. This universe is absolutely fantastic, and I can't wait to get my next dose of it. Now, regarding adult superhero content, I guess the only thing we could watch now in the future is Invincible. Season 2 is already out, so I'm going to watch that now. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to NerdTube. Not only are we on TikTok, we are on YouTube as well. We are the greatest YouTube TikTok channel you never heard of. Take care. Bye-bye.